In the tangled web of global finance, where currencies clash and empires rise and fall, one symbol has held an unparalleled grip on the world's economy. A story of power, oil, and a secret deal that would reshape the modern world. This is the tale of how a single currency came to dominate the lifeblood of nations. It's a narrative that begins not in a boardroom, but in the aftermath of a global crisis, setting the stage for an alliance that would cast a long shadow over the coming decades. The year was 1974, a time of profound economic uncertainty. The gold standard, which had anchored the US dollar to a fixed value, was no more. In its place, a volatile new era had dawned, marked by the 1973 oil crisis that sent shockwaves through the global economy. It was in this atmosphere of instability that a clandestine meeting took place, far from the public eye. In a dimly lit, smoke-filled room, a U.S. diplomat, representing a nation desperate to secure its currency's future, sat across from a Saudi official, the gatekeeper to the world's largest oil reserves. The air was thick with tension and the aroma of strong coffee as they negotiated the terms of an audacious proposal. The agreement was deceptively simple, yet its implications were monumental. Saudi Arabia, and by extension the rest of OPEC, would price all of its oil exports exclusively in US dollars. In return, the United States offered military protection and aid, a security guarantee for the kingdom in a volatile region. This handshake, shrouded in secrecy, was the birth of the Petrodollar System. The impact of this arrangement was immediate and profound, rippling across the globe with astonishing speed. Oil, the engine of the industrial world, was now inextricably linked to the US dollar. Any nation that needed to buy oil, which was every nation, first had to acquire American currency. This created a constant artificial demand for the dollar, cementing its status as the world's primary reserve currency. A montage of imagery tells the story. Colossal oil tankers gliding across vast oceans, their precious cargo priced in a single currency. Stock tickers in Tokyo, London, and Frankfurt flickering erratically, all reacting to the subtle shifts in the dollar's value. Brief, tense shots of world leaders in hurried consultations, grappling with the new economic reality. The petrodollar system had effectively turned the global energy market into a support system for the US dollar, granting Washington unprecedented economic leverage over both its allies and adversaries. In the grand theater of international power, where shadows dance and fortunes are made and unmade, this single, masterfully executed deal ensured the dollar's reign. The glowing green symbol of the US dollar now stands taller than ever, casting a long, dominant shadow over the yuan, the euro, and every other currency vying for influence. The world had been irrevocably changed, not by a war fought with armies and weapons, but by a quiet agreement that harnessed the flow of black gold. This is the enduring legacy of the petrodollar, a system born from crisis that continues to shape our world, demonstrating that true power lies not just in military might, but in the control of the very currency that fuels the globe.